So it's finals week here on campus and everybody's absolutely stressed. I'm going to take you guys along the journey of how I balance game dev and studying for my finals, so let's get right into it. So it's about 12:20 and I have a meeting with the Animator Toast. We're just going to go over some things about the animation for the style of the game and a few other things we've been dying to look at. So I'm going to do that on my break and I'll catch up with you guys in a minute. So I just got back home from work and I'm super pumped to get started on Windshire because I had that meeting with our animator and he's been working on some really cool stuff. So I wanted to test out some of the new stuff he's made. And I also have a meeting with our new modeler that joined the team, Spectro, to discuss some technical stuff with some new environmental pieces we're working on. But before we get into any of that, I do want to spend some time studying up for that physics final from this morning. And then I also want to go to the gym. That way I just have some uninterrupted time towards the end of the day just to completely focus on Windshire. Now trust me, I know studying is boring and no one wants to do it, but I found breaking it up and doing small bursts rather than, crunches to be way more helpful. So I always try to fit my studying in around times that I would usually go to the gym. That way I can get a good break in between mental and physical tasks. So the first thing on my to-do list is just to get the animations in from Toast. I don't really want to spoil too much, but then after that, I'm going to work on some bugs and I'll catch up with you guys in a second. Never make your own collision system, period. Just never do it. Basically, I found out the issue that was causing me trouble all week, and it has nothing to do with the ragdoll system, but everything to do with the collision system I made customly in the last 3 weeks. Basically, the collision system would hit every single bone like the pinky and cause damage to the parent game object, which would basically, cause 500 times the amount of damage it should have, and it would ragdoll and die at the same time. Thankfully, we got that figured out, so it's going to be a pretty quick fix, kind of dirty, but that's fine. So let's get right back into it. So it ended up being a pretty simple fix. All I had to do was kind of change how the layer masks all work so it wouldn't detect any of the bones. But with that, I'm going to hop into the call with the modeler so we can discuss some of the environmental stuff. So the meeting with Spectro just came to a close and I'm so excited to, tell you guys everything that's going to be going on with Windshire in the next coming weeks. But I got to keep my mouth shut for a little longer, but I do want to give you guys kind of a bigger picture of what's going on with the game. So that way you guys kind of understand why these small bits and pieces are being worked on. For the longest time, Windshire never really had an identity of its own game. It was just kind of another low poly RPG game. And low poly is a very difficult art style to do right and still look refined and professional. So what me and the team have been doing is doing a lot of meetings to figure out a cohesive style that not only, appeals to a wider, demographic for players, but also gives them a unique experience. So we've been looking at games like Hunt Showdown and Escape from Tarkov for the whole game loop idea, but we're also taking inspiration from Terraria's whole co-op system and the way you guys fight bosses together in order to create a game that's super fun with your friends and that's replayable. Now, that's all going to be wrapped up in a nice, pretty package using Spectro's models, and that's what we've been discussing in that meeting just now, kind of getting a good cohesive art style for the game that's more than just bright colors and low poly models. But if you guys want to see where this game is going to be going, hit that subscribe button and I'll see you guys in the next video.